A federal high court sitting in Lagos has ordered the remand of Chizorom Ofegbu, a Nigerian blogger popularly known as Ijele, for alleged cyberbullying, cyberstalking and defamation of evangelist Ebuka Obi, the spiritual director of Zion Movement Outreach Ministry. On Thursday, May 30, 2024, the presiding judge, Justice Akintayo Aluko, stated that Chizorom Ofegbu should remain in prison custody pending when the condition of the bail application given to him by the court about 2 weeks ago will be perfected. It would be recalled that Ijele was first arraigned at the Federal High Court in Lagos and took his pleas on May 20, 2024, when the charge sheet was first read to him after he was transferred from the Kerfi prison in Abuja. In April 2024, Chief Magistrate Emmanuel Iyana, sitting at Uze Zone 6 Magistrate Court in Abuja, ordered the police to arraign the blogger, also known as King of the Games, before a competent court of law to enable the defendant to take his plea in line with the provision of the Administration of Criminal Justice Act 2015. In the first hearing at the Federal High Court in Lagos, Justice Aluko had also ordered the remand of the blogger after he pleaded not guilty to the 3-count charges of conspiracy, cyberstalking, and publishing a vexatious and obnoxious publications against the person of Evangelist Ebuka Obi.
Let that arrest begin tomorrow. I am accusing you because I can prove everything I'm saying tonight, even up to the Supreme Court.
Ijele has been accused of cyberstalking and defaming Christian religious leaders like Prophet Jeremiah Omotofufeyin, Pastor Paul Eneche, Bishop David Oyedepo, and Pastor Enoch Adeboye prior to his detention. During his first court appearance in Lagos, Barrister Peter Ajike, a deputy superintendent of police, appeared for the prosecution, while Mr. Femi Falano, senior advocate of Nigeria, appeared for the defendant. The prosecutor had informed the court of an amended charge dated April 15, 2024, though the defense lawyer, Mr. Falano, San, objected to the amended charge on the ground that he was not served. He, however, upon being served with the amended charge, withdrew his objection. Following which, the 3-count amended charge was read to the defendant. Upon the reading of the charge, the defendant pleaded not guilty. Based on his not guilty plea, his lawyer, Mr. Falano San, orally applied for his bail, but the prosecutor, DSP Ajike, urged the court to discountenance the oral application for bail, saying that the court is the court of record. He therefore urged the court to remain the defendant in the custody of the Nigerian Correctional Service till when his bail application is filed and determined. Ruling on all bail application, Justice Aluko held that every case has its own peculiarity and that the charge against the defendant is different from the one cited by the defense counsel. Consequently, Justice Aluko ordered that a formal bail application must be filed. On the remand of the defendant, pending the hearing of his bail application, Falana pleaded with the court to remand him in the police facility where he has been remanded for 2 months. He told the court that the defendant has been in the police custody, Abuja, since March. Again, the prosecutor opposed the application and urged the court to remand him in the correctional center. The judge, in a short ruling, acceded to the prosecutor's submission and ordered that the defendant be remanded at the NCOS pending the hearing and determination of his bail on May 30. The 3-count amended charge against Ijele reads that you, Chizorom Ofegbu, male, sometime in February 2024 at Oshodi, Lagos State, within the jurisdiction of the Honorable Court, did commit an illegal act, to wit, conspiracy, when you, Chizorom Ofegbu, and others, now at large, criminally conspired within yourself, used your social media handle, the King of the Game, knowing same to be false, made a vexatious and obnoxious online publications against the person of Evangelist Ebuka Obi, the spiritual director of Zion Movement Outreach Ministry, situated in Lagos, purporting him to be performing fake, arranged miracle, and deceiving members of the public, which attracted several views from third parties, with the intention to cause hatred and damage the reputation of Evangelist Ebuka Obi and his ministry before the right-thinking members of the public, and you thereby committed an offense contrary to Section 21, subsection 1A of Cybercrimes Prohibition Prevention Act 2015. That you, Chizurom Arizin Ofegbu, male, sometime in February 2024 at Oshodi, Lagos State, within the jurisdiction of this honorable court, did commit an illegal act to wit, cyberstalking, when you, Chizurom Arizin Ofegbu, and others now at large criminally used your social media handle, the king of the game, made a vexatious and obnoxious online publication against the person of Evangelist Ebuka Obi, the spiritual director of Zion Movement Outreach Ministry, situated in Lagos, purporting him to be performing fake and arranged miracles and deceiving members of the public, as well as putting Evangelist Ebuka Obi to fear of death and any members of his ministry, which attracted several views from third parties with the intention to cause hatred and damage the reputation of Evangelist Ebuka Obi and his ministry before the right-thinking members of the public, and you thereby committed an offense contrary to the Section 24, 1, A, B, and 2, Section A, B, Cybercrime Prohibition Prevention Act 2015. That you, Chizurom Arizin Ofegbu, male, sometime in February 2024, at Oshodi, Lagos State, within the jurisdiction of this honorable court, did commit an illegal act to wit, defamation, when you, Chizurom Arizin Ofegbu, and others, now at large, criminally used your social media handle, the king of the game, made a vexatious and obnoxious publication against the person of Evangelist Ebuka Obi, the spiritual director of Zion Movement Outreach Ministry, situated in Lagos, with the intent to annoy, exposing him to hatred, contempt, and ridicule him by purporting him to be performing fake and arranged miracles and deceiving members of the public, which attracted several views from third parties, and by so doing, you have criminally disparaged, lower his estimation, and damaged the reputation of Evangelist Ebuka Obi and his ministry before the right-thinking members of the public, and you hereby committed an offense contrary to Section 373 and 374 of the Criminal Code Act, punishable under Section 375 of the Criminal Code Act. At the hearing and determination of his bail on May 30, 2024, Justice Aluko ruled that Ijele should be remanded in prison. Aluko said that the defense counsel's inability to perfect the bail process is the reason for not considering the bail application. He, however, ruled that the defense counsel should serve the application to the prosecutor within the 7 days required by the rules of the court.
The accused, they could not normalize their bail condition. So based on that, or bail processes. So based on that, the case was adjourned till 11th of June. So for them to perfect their bail, this is why they will put on for the reply.
This is 1 o'clock, so we'll be able to get it before the by